Hey moms, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like you've handed over your parenting power? Like you're waiting for professionals, systems, checklists to tell you if and when you're doing it right? Well, what if I told you you already know so much more than you think you do? Believe me, today I want to give you two pictures that prove it and show you how to step back into trusting yourself again. Okay, so parenting challenges. I like to see them like waves in the ocean. Some are really small, some are huge, but waves are waves. They're going to crash no matter what. And if I stand there on the shore and try to push against a wave with my hands, it's going to knock me down, probably harder. I'll struggle even longer just to stand back up. But if I go with the wave, maybe even grab a bodyboard, I still get hit with the wave, but I ride it. It's smoother. I come out the other side faster and stronger, believe it or not. That's what it's like with our kids. The meltdowns, the resistance, the missed milestones, they're all waves. If we fight and push against them, it's going to be really painful. If we learn to ride them, to move with our child instead of against them, we actually save ourselves and our kids so much unnecessary struggle. Now, let's talk about something we all know. Babies. When your baby was little, you knew they'd eventually sleep through the night, roll over, crawl, cut teeth, eat solid food. Did you panic if they were a few weeks behind someone else's baby? No. You trusted the process. You didn't rub medicine on their gums to make teeth grow faster. You didn't try to pull the teeth through just to hit a timeline. You actually supported them and you waited. So why do we stop trusting that same process with our older kids, especially if they're autistic, ADHD, or just not fitting into the system's cookie cutter guidebook? Now, I want to be really clear here. I'm not saying ignore professionals, okay? They are important. They help us understand diagnoses, give us language for what's happening, and offer tools we may not have even thought of on our own. But here's the problem. Sometimes we treat their word like it's law, and even the best professionals don't know everything about your kid. So that's where your own power comes in. You get to listen, learn, and then decide what actually fits your child and your family. So, for example, maybe a teacher or therapist says, your kid needs practice handwriting every night for about 20 minutes. Okay, so sounds good, right? On paper, that might sound just fine. But if you know your child comes home completely drained after a full day of masking and holding it all together, that extra handwriting work at night is probably going to lead to meltdowns. So you get to say, I hear you. And I know handwriting is important, but right now, protecting regulation at home is going to be the priority. We'll practice in shorter bursts, maybe on weekends, whenever it happens, right? And that's you using professional advice, but also trusting yourself. Okay, so here's another one. Maybe a therapist suggests that your kid should do social skills groups 3 times a week. Have you heard this one? But you see your child is exhausted, begging for downtime, and starting to dread going. So you don't have to throw all the advice out completely. You can say, you know what, we'll start with once a week and see how it goes. That's still listening to the professional, but adjusting it to fit your kid's needs and your family's reality. So see the difference? You're not rejecting support. You're actually integrating it and you're gathering information, trying things out, and then choosing what fits without beating yourself up if it doesn't work perfectly. Okay, that's what's really important here because professionals, yeah, they may know autism, they do, but you know your individual, unique child. So what we've gotten away from as moms is trusting our authentic self. We've outsourced so much that we second guess our own instincts. But you are the one who knows your kid the best. You are allowed to parent from that place. Stop pushing against every wave. Stop pulling the teeth through. Learn to ride the waves. Trust the timelines. Support the growth. You are doing better than you think. And if this hit home for you, subscribe and stick around because I share more real talk like this to help moms of neurodivergent, autistic, ADHD teens reclaim their confidence and parent from peace and not pressure.